Alright, greetings everyone. This is Ronin Mac here, just trying out our new skin. This is supposed to be the Clint Eastwood man with no name. I thought it'd be a little more fitting for me. His hat looks like a bowler, not a cowboy hat, but just a little change up from Mugen. See what I think of it after I play around a little bit. I'm gonna get my armor back on and show you what's going on this week in Minecraft. Be right back. Alright, we're loaded up and ready to go. Wanted to check and make sure I didn't have the sound cranked up. Okay, well, I guess I can show you the third story. I moved everything upstairs Buildcraft-wise. So this is just Snape's Potion Lab. We'll run upstairs, and I've got the beginnings of a power station going here with 4 combustion engines, and I had to change my pumping station. I can't really see it down there around. So this is the new roof, but I had to change the pipe from regular pipe to high capacity just because my engines actually, one of my engines exploded when I was running it before. So I've got one switch to turn the whole thing on because I've got these gates here. So if there's a redstone signal, it's going to send out a pipe wire signal to each gate under the engines, and each of those gates creates a redstone signal so that when I turn them on, they all come on at the same time. So that's pretty neat. And then the power generator will run down this cable here. I disconnected the one running to my triple laser for the moment just because they don't generate enough power to run both. So, and it's not generating any power right now, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Huh. Is there a break in the circuit? What's going on here? Okay, this is very strange. Runs to the refinery. I'm wondering if this gate is interfering. No. Alright, let me look into this a little bit here. Alright, well, I'm at a loss. I do not understand. I had both of these running before with the lasers going and the refinery, but for whatever reason it is no longer routing power for any reason to the refinery. So that's going to be a problem to solve at a later date. But the lasers here do work pretty much full power once the engines get heated up and running. And the high capacity water pipes seem to keep these engines from exploding, which like I said did happen once, which was pretty much a drag. So I'm going to turn these off just so they don't blow up. It's going to finish out the rest of the power. It's making lots of wiring and gates and such here. With my train track, well, we'll run down that way in a little bit here. I'm trying to work on a piston door that's operated by pressure plates, just because zombies keep wandering in from the track and invading my house, and even worse, a creeper snuck in and blew me up when I was down here and destroyed 2 chests. I had stuff everywhere and had to reorganize, so that was a pain in the ass. I'm gonna head down. I don't remember if I had anything in here. No. I did figure out if I use diamond pipe and just tell the diamond pipe to let the gold and iron ingots go up, they won't bounce back and forth. I think I have. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to smelt still, so I can give you a quick demonstration. And I don't really need more than 2. I decided I don't want to run 4. I've got these 2 here just in case I've got a lot of stuff I want to get done quickly. I'll just stoke those up here. I think I need some more coal outside and I'll take that with me. Why do I have a waterproof intake pipe? That's strange. So, yep, they all go up and into the box upstairs, and I'm getting a nice steady supply of iron and gold because I did do quite a bit of mining, and I've got a lot of diamonds too. I actually had more than a whole stack, but I ended up making a bunch of diamond gears and stuff. I'd like to thank Tinfoil Chef for giving me the obvious answer of using bone meal to make white sheep, so I didn't have to go wandering around finding sheep. I just dyed a few white, started breeding them. Eventually I'm going to have the whole rainbow out here, but not really into sheep farming right now. I just go out and collect a little bit of wool when I get a chance. Where did that intake pipe come from? It's crazy. Oh, I had it up here. Okay, well, I'll just put it away for now. Eventually this pipe is going to run to the fuel tank, and I'm going to use that to switch on a pump and just fuel these engines without having to run back and forth with buckets, so that'll be nice. Anyhow, let's get outside and check out the new edition. I'll be right back. I decided I want to make one quick stop out to the neighboring trench outside here, which I was spending a lot of time this week mining, so there's not a whole lot left in here other than some coal, but I want to take this rope and anchor because I'm going to use that elsewhere, or I'm going to fall. Oh, there's a piece of iron up there too. And of course, now that I took my rope back, yeah, there's some obvious stuff up here that I've neglected to get because it always seems so easy. But if I go down into the caves and stuff here, there was tons and tons of iron. I don't care about the coal right now. It was pretty much like that everywhere, so I've got a pretty good stockpile of iron right now. I'm going to try to find my way out. I think there's a slower egress point up here. Yep. Okay, now before I foolishly fell, I was going to show you some other stuff, but first I think we're going to slaughter some animals just to piss Pete off. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got a bunch of chickens ready to roll. Open my gate, send them all into their mass doom. I think I ran this thing twice or a couple times, so there is got to be over 100 chickens down there right now. I waited too long to slaughter these guys. watch as they die in horrible pain. Man, that's going to be quite a haul. Well, I should kill some cows and pigs since I'm out here. Take that, PETA. Never has one man killed so many animals in so short a time. That'll probably do for now. Check the chickens, see how they're doing here. Alright, all cleared out. And we're about ready to go again. I forgot to reset that once, so I killed a bunch of baby chickens for no reason. Let's see what kind of haul I got down here now. Not too bad. Well, I could harvest that, but I don't feel like it right now. I always get a glitch when I walk in that door for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I'm gonna take this chicken outside for the dogs. Put these feathers away. I'll bring the leather outside. I can scour that down. Take a little bit more rope. I guess I can throw the iron ore downstairs. Should kick my ore iron up a notch. Still haven't moved the mill. I spent an enormous amount of time making pottery in there. Okay. So, the mill is now a little more automated using some Buildcraft pipes. There's nothing in there right now, but I made a bunch of hellfire. Or not. Okay, everything vanished. That's very disappointing. It happens sometimes if I put stuff in here to process and I go too far away, it disappears. So, I don't know if that's a glitch in the mod or what, but basically anything I want milled I throw in the chest. And then they travel down the pipe. At their own special little pace. I had to put this underneath simply because that's the only access I had to the mill. So these should go up and into the mill. Yep, they're going in. That's disappointing because I had like 8 stacks of netherrack and it's vanished to thin air. Eventually everything gets in here, gets ground up, spits it out, goes down to the hopper. I could probably cover this up. And then there's an obsidian pipe down there that anything that drops out of the hopper it puts into this transport pipe channel, which brings it up into the complete chest. That's the obsidian pipe right there. See if I can catch a piece dropping. Yep, just like that. Drops in and comes up. But it looks like I can't go too far from this when I've got stuff queued up. Otherwise, everything, for whatever reason, vanishes. It's going to put it in there, so I'll try not to go too far away. I don't want to lose this leather now that I'm not wasting all my time making glue. Feed the dog since I'm out here. And we're going to go explore the new edition, which is the Buildcraft Quarry. And I'm running this off of steam engines just because they don't explode as long as they're working. And you can see I could have made this a little larger, but I wanted to go down more than I wanted to make it wide, because the depth is where I'm going to find most of my good stuff like the redstone and diamonds. But it is exposing quite a bit of stuff. Looks like there was a little bit of a natural cave down there. This is also using diamond pipe, so you can see everything that comes out of the quarry channels through. And then I just coated these for cobblestone to go in there. I think that's sand. Yeah, sand and sandstone in there, which I'm not going to need anymore because I'm deep enough to where I'm not going to see any more of that stuff. Yeah, so I got a ton of cobble. Not so much in dirt and gravel. Everything else is going in here, so I'm not going to smelt or touch any of this stuff. I just wanted to see how much I'd get out of this quarry once it got to the bottom. So 44 chunks of iron is pretty decent. So like I said, I'm going with steam engines just because A, I don't want to have to run fuel out here. B, I don't want to have to set up some complex water pipes, and C, I've got so much nether coal that I might as well use it for something. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to do was kill creepers. Give me your ender pearl. Come on, where are you? Get away from my sheep. Just die. God, these guys are cheap. I never get pearls. There's a creeper down there. Oh, I did get a pearl. Alright. I stand corrected. So you can see the quarry little drill bit just moves back and forth across the quarry, picking up every block as it goes. So it's a neat little auto way to get a lot of supplies. I'll go ahead and leave that so I can pick it up. I'm just gonna sand my way up to the top. I'm gonna keep feeding rope into this thing so I'll have a way to get up and down. I'm really asking for it being out here at night. I'm gonna have a creeper sneak out. I mean, damage all my stuff. Just like that. Alright, I'm gonna go inside quick. Let the quarry keep working, but I want to run the rope down so I can, you know, the stuff that I see exposed, I can climb down, kind of work my way out or mine my way out, get the rest of the exposed stuff. Plus, eventually when this quarry hits lava, apparently that'll stop it, so I'm going to have to go down there probably with, well, since I'm using hardcore buckets, it'll have to be gravel just to keep things running. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away, and then we're going to make another quick trip. Alright, make a quick trip downstairs. Set that leather up to make my finished leather, or tanned leather. And then I think I'm going to take a quick nap here so we can head out in the light of day. Alright, back upstairs. Still kind of annoyed this isn't working, and I don't know why, but I guess it is what it is. Okay. Eventually I'm going to automate this, but I haven't yet. So we'll take a trip out. We can take a look at another source of current failure. Alright, we're coming up to it now. It's kind of annoying because I haven't made a three-way train station in a while. I had one way back when on my initial world, but haven't been able to replicate this, and it's not working. So if I push the button, it's supposed to go straight, but I just sit there. I'm gonna have to play with this a little more. But for now, at least, it gives me a stopping point, and then I can continue along to the NPC village. Oh, and by the way, the zombie spawner wasn't in the swamp exactly. It's actually right down there. So I did find that again. I marked it so I won't miss it, but now I remember where it is. I'm not going to miss it anymore. Eventually I'm going to build some sort of spawn kill system for zombies in there so I can get zombie flesh and some iron as well. But that's pretty low on the priority list right now. So I want to spend a little time probably working this tiny little NPC village and see how large I can make it. So I'm definitely going to build a train station down here, but I actually just finished this. Just finished this train line probably 10 minutes ago, so it reaches all the way to this oddly laid out NPC village. And with this texture pack, the NPCs look kind of like orcs, so that's interesting. And there's really not a whole lot to this village. They've got, I think, a blacksmith hut. I actually had to build stairs up to be able to get into this house. So everything's on different levels. They've got their little blacksmith station. The chest of stuff in here. Didn't really need any of that, so I left it alone just to be nice to these folks. And this house here, the door was buried under sand and gravel, so I had to dig that out. Their whole village is just kind of a mess, so eventually I might come over here and spend a little time primping it up and making it look a little better. And they've got this little house here, which was the only one they could actually get in and out of. So. And just sand and gravel piled up on everything around here. What a way to live. So I figured I'd give you a look at it before I did any work with it at all, and we'll see what I can make out of it in the end. How's it going? I think with the Better Than Wolves mod you can get XP from killing NPC villagers, but I'm pretty much leaving them alone for right now, just because I want to see if I can build this up and get a larger population around here and make it look a little fancier. Definitely build a wall around the whole thing, because at nighttime the zombies get ridiculous around here. And I'm thinking eventually this is going to be the train station, and probably my house as well. We'll head back. Oh, drag. My cart is so far away. Yeah, that's the benefit of having a train station versus sitting in a cart and pushing it. Okay, now we're on the way. I'll see you when we get back home. Oh, and by the by, I did realize that when I'm pumping oil through this thing, it does not work unless I'm within a certain radius, so pumping oil is a pretty slow process because I've got to pretty much walk next to it the whole way to get it back to my main base, which is a drag, but it's better than walking back and forth with buckets, I guess. They should make some kind of minecart with oil tanks on it. That would be neat. Alright, we're coming back home, and like I said, eventually I want to set up some kind of pressure plate system to open and close this doorway, because a lot of times when I leave there's monsters inside when I get home, and that guard dog is worthless. Okay, and like I said, I forgot that in my original world I had my train station named after the tinfoil chef, just because his videos kind of got me into playing Minecraft, so I figured I'd go ahead and name this station after him again, since he was kind enough to point out that bone meal could solve my sheep problem as well. Man, load those chunks. What's going on here? Alright, we're back downstairs. I'm going to show you one other thing that I started using, if I can get past this asinine lag. Alright, suffice to say, I'm having technical issues. God willing, next week I'm going to have some upgrades installed, so the video should come out working quite a bit better. I'm going to leave it as is for now, and hopefully things will go smoother next week and I can show you the rest of the new discoveries that have developed, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate and comment the video. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you later.